Splitting Hair's free salon education podcast starts now. Featuring Matt Beck, Christina Cavalcanti, Brian Hare, Dre Bolin, Thaddeus Bolin, and Danielle Downs. Today's episode is powered by MinervaBeauty.com.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Splitting Hairs, the Hairdressers Podcast. I'm here with my pals, Drea Bolin.
Hi.
Brian Hare.
Yo.
Danielle Downs.
Guy.
How you doing?
Danielle Downs. Thaddeus Boland. And Christina Cavalcanti. Did you talk that?
Yeah, I said, I'm not your pal, guy. South Park reference.
That was prior to me introducing you. So,
You said you're here with your pals. So I had to do a South Park reference.
I just
Sorry.
want to
Bigger,
say,
better, uncut.
you know what's weird? I can't even see Thad's face. Can you guys see Thad's face?
No. I can still see Brian's eyebrow rolls.
He's just a talking body right now. So we got a little bit of a new setup and no prior practice on this.
None.
So hang in there with us, guys.
It's been a new setup every episode for the past few.
I'm trying to find.
You're like a dog circling to find where you want to lay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I want the whole place to make sense. So I'm
He's
just
actually just trying to show off the studio for each
in every
episode.
angle.
Yeah.
Next week it's going to be outside.
Yep. We'll
We'll be
have
on
like
the deck.
As soon as it's warm, we're out there
Oh,
We're each going to be in a different
I like that.
bathroom.
in the woods. Yeah. All right.
but
cool.
not near the spiders.
So thank you to
no spiders.
MinervaBeauty.com. If you're looking for new salon furniture, we love them. They furnished our entire salon, and they have awesome furniture at an awesome price. We're also giving away a Minerva blow dryer today on the show. So
Hey, Matt, can I go in the running for that blow dryer?
No, that you can't. And I.
I keep trying.
So the first thing I want to bring up today, we got a few actual exciting announcements to make. There's a new content calendar, which I've discussed with you guys a little bit. That launched this week. So I did my podcast on Monday, and then Tuesday was Tutorial Tuesday. So we were shooting for Danielle to be Tutorial Tuesday number 1. You did a festival braid that we
Yes.
filmed. It's an exciting technique, which I can't wait for you guys to see, but we just had some hiccups with the voiceover, which we're working on. And so I filmed a really quick bang haircut, just showing people a new way to cut a fringe, which is actually overnight got like 25,000 views on Facebook. So it's like, it worked out really well, and people seem to love Tutorial Tuesday because it's just a quick to the point 2-minute video of a technique. So I'm excited to do more of those with you guys, and that's kind of the goal. So over the next couple days, we're gonna film whatever we can and figure it out. Everybody's kind of looking in their books to figure out when they can either do something on a mannequin or do something on a client in the salon. So more exciting stuff with that. Then Wednesday night, obviously, is our podcast live. And then Thursday is when I'm going to put out my vlog. So it's just a standard day of when you guys know it'll come out. And then Friday, we're going to do a tool review or a product unboxing. So that'll give a kind of a way for companies to send us new stuff. We're always interested in trying new stuff in the salon, obviously. And it'll just be... here's the thing with unboxings. I don't really like to put out an unboxing of anything I don't really like. So for the most part, it's always unboxing something that we use in the salon.
Which takes away the thrill of unboxing it.
Right. Well, I think it's cool because, like, let's say this week I'm going to unbox the new Paul Mitchell blow dryer, which I don't know. That's one of those things. I haven't used it, but I want to unbox it and talk about it. But it's not going to be like a negative thing. It's going to be either, just things that you like about it. And if it's something that we don't end up using, I won't use it in another video. But, it's there so you guys can see new products coming out and just stay informed in that way. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
So that
A lot of them are loving the blow dryers, just so you know.
the Minerva blow dryer.
Yeah, they were sending shout outs to people that won them.
Awesome.
Oh, cool.
And Brian, loving the jacket. They
Thanks.
said, Kristen Collins was like, stop the podcast. We need a strut from Brian.
I'm not getting up. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Trust me, holding still does it enough. I'll just like lightly swivel back and forth, and then you just let it catch all the light.
Brian's jacket makes up for the fact that we have nothing behind us today.
I am the backdrop.
Yeah. Maybe we can get the walls
Thank you.
painted in that stuff.
Yeah, but it has to be like the reversible too.
Yeah.
Like it's the kind that you brush, like the pillows at Bed Bath and Beyond that you just have to stop and touch. Now that's my body.
Did you know when you ordered that it did that?
No.
You didn't.
I just knew
You
that
just
it was
like the color?
sequin. That was a really nice surprise.
Do all sequins do that, or is that
No.
like a thing? Okay.
It's like a newer. Wow.
I just love how when he's out
popular
now
now,
and
yeah.
he has that on, people will literally just keep just rubbing back and forth. And
I mean, half the
it's-
time it's Danielle, but sometimes it's strangers.
Yeah,
Oh,
that would
no,
be the
you had
worst
no
There's
jacket.
a
idea.
lot of attention that comes with that jacket.
oh yeah,
I mean, I didn't buy it to be subtle.
Yeah, but the funny thing was the other night you forgot that you were wearing it.
Yeah.
And you
How?
That happens.
and you got really angry for people staring at you.
That's natural for Brian.
Well, because I'm just wearing it. I'm like, just living my life. And then I'm like, what are they looking at? Oh. Yep. All right. Cool. We're good. Keep going.
Let's just say too on the air, I guess you could say, Kristen Collins never received her Olaplex still.
Well, that's not right.
I know.
rude.
We'll look into that again. We definitely sent, I'm pretty sure 2 to 3.
Yeah, we've sent emails.
She
Emails.
could
No.
Olaplex
They
to
sh-
send you one
that-
of these jackets.
Yeah,
too.
Olaplex ships from their prizes.
Yeah.
So we'll
This is-
definitely look into that.
The thing with almost all the prizes except for combs, clips, brushes, everything.
I ended up sending Jason's to him
Okay.
because he was waiting too, and I just sent him Donald Scott from us.
So we'll check into it again, Kristen. I'm sorry. I don't know. We tried to get Ruzel for months, and it finally came the other day. So you never know. And with different companies and giveaways aren't like Amazon Prime shipping. That's for sure. So so we just have to. I don't know. It's been a long time, and it's not okay. So we'll check on it. All right. Next thing. Is the Mizutani scissor giveaway. Speaking
Whoa.
of giveaway.
Ooh.
So I actually, Christina had the idea because, so our son Hayden is shaving his head again in a few days. We didn't get a video out, and we really, honestly, based on some things that happened last year, didn't want to put a video out with him, but we wanted to come up with an idea that would help people that want to donate and have a fun kind of giveaway with it as well. So we teamed up with Mizutani, and for every $10 that somebody donates, and we're going to post the link below in the comments so you guys can link to it. For every $10 you donate, your name goes in once for a drawing that we're going to do next week on splitting hairs to win the scissor. So
That's cool.
so for every
Yeah.
$10, your name goes in. So if you donate $100, goes in 10 times. And that's that. So he's shaving his head. We did post the link, or we will post the link, and then you guys will be able to donate to that. And we appreciate anybody that did it. Thad, you've been working on yours as well, right?
Yeah.
Thad's shaving his beard this weekend,
Bye beard.
and Thad and I know you guys are obviously busy as well. So you're in the salon, right? Yeah. So so a couple of us are going to shave heads for obviously a great cause, St. Baldrick's Foundation, which is helping kids find a cure for cancer for kids. Right, Chris? Yeah.
It's St. Baldrick's. Yeah.
Yeah.
All the
it's-
money goes to research to find cures for all cancers for kids. We're on a team of a little boy who passed away a couple years now. He had a brain tumor, and he was somebody that we actually knew the parents of. So he's
Yeah.
a local boy. And then Hayden just wanted to, when he found out about it, do something about it. So
Yeah.
when you do donate, if you do, just make sure you leave something in there, a little note. Do not post as anonymous. Just leave your name and maybe like your Instagram or something, how to get a hold of you, and that we know that it came from somebody like an FSC fan.
I like your voice when you're not sick, but I really like your voice.
Yeah, like
when you
I'm
are
getting
sick.
hardcore vibes right now of that the episode of Friends when Phoebe had a cold and like got really
Oh,
famous.
yeah.
So she tried to stay sick because she sounded sexy all the time.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
All right.
Could you go
Awesome.
record our voicemail message for the salon right now?
or
We-
at least sing
That
Smelly Cat.
reminds me, that needs to happen like tomorrow. We got to record a new voicemail message for the salon. So
Really?
anybody.
No, I want Christina
I'll
to
totally
do it with this
tomorrow.
voice.
Okay. All right, cool. And we'll disinfect the phone after.
Sleep with the windows open, so maybe this gets
Oh
like,
gosh,
worse.
that's worse, right? That's
Oh, I felt so bad because I had to go. I went to New York this morning, met with Vibrastrait and Mercado, and it's like 6:30 in the morning, and I'm like saying goodbye to Christina, and it was not. She was like bad
Oh.
shape, and like a half an hour later, she's got to get up with Hayden, take him to school, and all. And it always happens when I have to go do something, and I'm not there. But all right. So that's that Mizutani Scissor giveaway. If you want to win some Mizutani Scissors and help out with a great cause, then please click the link in the comments down below. All right. 3 things that we're going to talk about today. Oscar red carpet looks. We also have the drip hair color fad that's happened by a girl on Instagram. We'll talk about that. And also the stop coloring your dog's hair. I really I've said that in an upcoming or a video that I didn't really have a lot to talk about in, and then people seem to be excited about it. So we're going to talk about the story of people coloring their dog's hair with human hair color, and we'll talk about the results of that coming up as well. So first thing, Oscars. You guys watch it?
No.
Part
No.
of it.
Yes, I watched the whole thing.
I'm wondering.
Now that we have the internet, I just wait until the next day and watch what was worth watching rather than the whole 4 hours.
It's
Like-
true. It's so much easier to get like a recap, but I kind of had this conversation in the meeting today about red carpet hair, and I was saying that I really don't think red carpet hair is as interesting to hairdressers nowadays, now that social media is what it is.
Right.
Because when you look at like, I kind of made the analogy why Saturday Night Live isn't as funny as it used to be, right?
Because you're old and old people say that.
No, that's not. but
35
and hip.
tomorrow.
Yeah, happy birthday, Matt.
no, but think about on our phone all day long, we see hilarious stuff, like really funny stuff that's not really planned. Maybe some of it is planned, and then when you watch Saturday Night Live, you're like, it looks rehearsed. It looks a little bit different to me. Not quite as
Sketch comedy.
it's sketch comedy. Okay,
I mean, I get what you're saying.
Mr. Comedy.
No,
right.
I get what you're saying.
We see really funny stuff all day long. So then sometimes, like when you watch this stuff, you're like, it's just not as funny. Now I have heard that it's making a little bit of a comeback. Maybe they got a better cast. I don't know.
This cast is kind of funny.
Yeah. So it's a whole different. Maybe it's a different thing. But
I get what you're saying. We're used
It's
to like
everything. Everyone's
10
becoming
second videos.
desensitized.
Right. We're
Yeah.
watching people get hit in the balls all
Right.
day long on the internet.
It's
That's
not
funny.
just comedy, Matt.
right.
And so to
Yeah.
watch people try
So
rather than accidentally be funny. It's like
to me, like Oscar hair, it's kind of boring. Like there's some good stuff. I actually we pulled up some photos.
Not Denai's hair. Her hair is not boring.
well, I think
Right.
it's
Or
just
the
that
Peta.
we're not as surprised by glamour anymore because this isn't just a couple times a year during award season.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
we're now following these celebrities, their hairdressers. We're seeing people do really amazing stuff all the time.
Yeah.
So it we've peeked behind the curtain. It kind of demystifies
Exactly.
the twice a year that we see glamour at this
Is there a
level.
bar anymore? You know, like the bars. Is it just super high for everything, or is there even not a bar to like set
Well,
bar
that's what
anymore?
I'm saying is that I
Yeah.
don't know that I don't think my mind's gonna be blown.
Right.
It's just there was some impressive hair, and
Yeah,
we'll
for
look
sure.
at some of it.
Beautiful.
But it's like we're saying, you're like you
Yeah.
said, desensitized a little bit because we talk about hair. I mean, we have a podcast about hair, for Christ's sakes. Like we see a lot of hair,
Yeah.
and so it's like, okay, that looks really nice. What else?
Yeah.
Well, I
Now,
almost
let's see
feel
what these
like-
people did tomorrow.
Because the trends right now are all about the undone hair, I feel like it's just reflecting onto the red carpet where nobody wants these, intricate updos and things like that. Like, yeah, a lot of the videos that people like to watch with, twisting like FS hairdo on Instagram,
yeah.
stuff like that. But I don't see any of that on.
I think you're right
Yeah.
because think about the one hair that everyone stopped what they were doing and lost their mind over this year was Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
And like that
Yeah.
was done. Like that I know that all these people like a lot of work went into it to make it look like it wasn't overly styled, but when somebody presented something that was that intricately styled, like the internet lost its mind.
Yeah, but I feel like it's more in movies that I'm finding hair inspiration rather than red carpets.
Mm.
Mm.
Like, look how Hunger Games just blew up the Breed game.
Oh yeah.
And also the fantasy colors because of that movie, because of the district and how they all had like, pastels and bright colors and stuff. Then now with this, same thing. It's just kind of just plain Jane. Now it's just, we're bringing back the flat iron and we're doing a side part or a middle part.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's nice. It makes sense with what they're doing. It's just not for hairdressers. To me, it's just not as exciting.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
Well,
as things that we're seeing.
I love Lupita, obviously, because I love that she's going more of like the indigenous route, where she's just showing off the modern version of historical hairdos.
Yeah.
So to me, and then putting that modern spin, the fact that he put a blanket stitch into her hair with the gold wire, I love that.
Yeah.
It
we
just,
can actually
You want to just
show her.
show
yeah.
that one?
Well, we blowing up Lupita's
Cool.
spot.
I am obsessed with her. I have
I
been for
know.
years. I just love it because her style, her attitude, her hair, just everything about her.
And we're gonna do that. I've seen you do the
Yeah.
style. So we're gonna
I've been
make
playing around with it.
we're gonna make a video about this, like how to
Yes.
do it. So that's cool.
Can I be the model?
Oh yeah,
Sweet.
Probably could.
all about that curl life.
That's what's up.
All right, cool. So let's get into some of the ones that we picked out. Let's see.
Start with Danae.
Yeah, we'll start with we're starting with Denia, but here's the thing. Christina went through all these names with me, and I'm looking at them. And I'm like, oh damn. All right, so Denia,
Way to blow
Deny.
up your own spot.
it's part of the reality.
We're a team.
Yeah.
Denia
We'll
Guerrero.
go, if you don't know one, just
I even put the pronunciation for number 9. Do you?
know.
I love that
you did.
Yeah.
because I would need that too.
That's cute.
When we get to number 9, they'll know.
All right, so Denia.
Deny.
Deny.
Oh, it's just Deny.
It's silent. Yeah.
There's no A at the
I
end.
give up. I give up.
It's
Okay.
AI.
There definitely is not.
Just say the number and we'll say it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 1.
Deny.
Okay. All right. So this to me is really cool. It's like it reminds me of a different version of what you did for in October for the charity event that we did.
Mm.
Just taking something that is super short hair and carving something into it. Putting a stamp on it. I really like it. I think it's such
Hair
a cool effect.
tattoo. Yeah.
Yeah.
So pretty.
I like it a lot.
That's something to think
Yeah.
about for the next one. Like actually putting something in. Like that's kind of neat. I like
Mhm.
that.
Well, that was what I did for that girl was kind of the opposite of that. I carved it out, and then when she went to go get her makeup done, told them to fill it in with like eye pencil.
Yeah.
Like that, I think that's still over her hair, right?
Yeah.
Like they
Yeah.
carved around it, but they colored on her hair. So
Yeah, it's really neat.
similar idea. I love that. I love that was a red carpet look at
Well, they actually have.
Oscars.
It's like these little chalk pencils.
Yeah, they're fun.
Yeah.
I'm into it.
Cool. Number 2.
Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
I watched half of this movie the other night.
I can't wait to see it, but also at the same time, I don't want to see it.
It's
Oh.
like not. I don't know. I didn't think it was as good as everyone was saying.
Right. I
assuming
love
you guys are-
Allison Janney,
Yeah, yeah.
but I'm
she's
not
great.
necessarily excited about glamorizing this woman.
Yeah. Right.
Like,
Yeah.
she's historically an asshole. Like,
I was saying to Matt, I wish. Well, no, I don't want to get into it. Never mind. But it's fine.
In the
I
This
think
book.
it was
this
just
isn't
more-
about the. No, it's not about the movie. It's about this hair. So we
Fair
should
enough.
have.
Yeah.
We should have had
All right, well-
Tanya Harding's hair on.
well, I don't love her hair either.
Okay.
Those horrible
I'll talk to you
roller
about the movie
bangs.
after.
I mean, I would love to hear everybody's thoughts about the movie if they liked it. Because should I finish it? I don't know, but it's literally the story.
It's a
I
shame.
feel like
Yeah.
you're not going to finish it at this point.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. And she already finished it, so I'm done.
No, I
Hold
didn't
on.
finish
That
it.
was my
You
chance.
missed your job.
We didn't finish it.
You
Oh,
Carly
okay.
and I did not finish
They
it.
did not finish.
Mm-mm.
So
You
I have
owe
a
her
shot
now.
still. I have a
Yeah.
shot.
Okay.
Mm.
But yeah, so but the hairstyle, I like.
Eh.
Oh, you do.
You don't like
I
this?
mean,
The
it's-
blunt bob?
I like
I'm
the
fine
blunt.
with the bob. The lazy wave is too lazy for me.
Yeah, it's not.
If they would have done more of a wave, though, it would have been like. I feel like it would have.
I get
Are you
it.
saying no wave?
Everyone's like nothing special, nothing exciting
Right,
at all.
it-
You know what, everyone?
It
I'm just
looks like It looks like it's in between something.
Yeah.
Like maybe they put a really nice wave in it and it was humid. Or
Yeah.
like
Sure.
I get it. I know that there's a lot of precision and skill and making sure that hair is softly curved and exact. I can appreciate the work that went into it, but in my opinion, I just don't love that particular finished look.
Yeah, I don't know if personally. I don't know if a lot of like precision work went into that, but
Well,
it definitely.
That ripple travels all the way around the head in the same spot.
Oh, you mean with
so
the
there-
style?
Yeah.
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 Oh, okay. I thought you meant with the cut.
No.
Okay.
Come on.
No,
Johnny said someone
Who are you
styled
talking
it and
to?
she probably didn't like it and brushed it out.
I was gonna say
Probably true.
it reads to me as day after hair.
Yeah.
Like
Like beach hair festival.
you had your hair done last night and for something, and then
I
you just
think-
woke up and went.
Her and Tanya were totally out the night before.
I think
Yeah.
I follow her hairdresser that did this, and I saw it. Again, I can appreciate the work that went into it. Personally, I just don't love the look.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Next one. 3.
All right. So Taraji P. Henson.
I mean, I know it, but I don't want to say all of them.
We're a team. That was good. Okay.
Well, she is again another person that just gives me life. Her hairstyles, her style. She was just given full on Cookie Lions in this one.
I like her laugh.
She
Yeah.
just glows all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a perfect hairstyle and cut for her, I think.
Oh yeah. I mean, never mind that it's a lace front, but whatever. It's a nice one.
Whatevs.
Yeah.
I like that it's not. It's something that's like it's a flattering length and whatever. It's not an overly done style to take away from the incredibly overly styled dress that.
Yeah.
You know, if she had, you know, I don't know. I feel like if she'd gone with something up, maybe it would have made that look a tad severe for the Oscars.
Yeah.
Right.
Like it might look a little, I don't know, dominatrixy.
She usually
She
wears
had
her
it up.
hair just down, I think, for most things, doesn't she?
Well, I'm just saying to
A
go
lot,
with that dress
yeah.
down was good.
Yeah.
I like it. Good call.
All right. And we have Allison Williams. I got this
Oh,
one.
you got that one.
You got that one?
The whitest
Really?
name on the list. Matt's
She's
got
from-
this.
I
She's
do.
from Get Out.
I like
Yeah.
that she's kind of reminiscent old Hollywood right here.
It's very vintage. and
Yeah.
I love these styles, so I can't go wrong with them.
So what do you like about it?
What the vintage Hollywood
It goes
style.
with like her earrings and her
Yeah,
dress.
Like she has a
Yeah.
complete look, and it looks great.
Totally. I like it's sleek, but it looks like it actually moves. Unlike some of the other kind of
I wish she had
finger
a
wave
Oh,
Colored
that it's
styles.
not like a helmet.
yeah.
colored lip though, for some reason. I don't know. Her face looks a little.
Angry.
I wish it looked
She
a little
drank it off.
softer.
It was colored.
Mm.
She was drinking.
Yeah.
Didn't use a straw. All right.
I see. The stuff I like about this is, I like how seamless the side of her head is. Go back to that photo,
Please.
please. Sorry, there was like something specific. I would like the line of what's tucked and pinned behind her ear versus what's hanging at
Mhm.
her ear. There is
Oh.
no separation there, and I just think that that's done really well.
Yeah,
Like,
it just
it's
hugs
those
around
little
her
things-
ear and then pops around her neck. It's great.
But it's still like there's no
Yeah.
separation. Like you can't see the difference in the sections of what's pinned down and what's not. And
True.
I think that's again speaks to a really impressive precision to a rather relaxed style.
Sweet.
Absolutely.
Next one. Dre, you want to get that one?
Mary J. Blige. Got it. I'm
We'll
good.
we'll work our way around the table.
All right.
Actually,
Danielle and I were texting during this moment, and I live for warm blondes. Like, I think they're beautiful, and I think they're fun, and
That's what I say too.
I love it.
Wait,
Yeah.
warm blondes and orange blondes are two totally different things.
There's
Let's
a difference
just
between
get
Orange blondes give me life.
there's a difference between a warm blonde
Orange
and
blonde
brassy.
sign our paychecks.
yes.
Yeah, a
Like,
bronzy orange, green, copper blonde is not a
I've
blonde.
given up on
a
being a
warm
colorist
blonde.
this week.
Oh.
No, but it is officially now we're putting it on the internet because I said it the other day and I thought, and it is true. It is time for Danielle to go through
Yeah.
Oh,
the rite of
God.
passage of becoming a Salon Gratitude employee. and taking a crack at Christina's blonde.
Oh, that. I thought you meant color my own. I'm like, no.
No. We've all like
I'll do that.
I enjoy the time that we spend together doing Christina's hair, but Christina's head alone makes me feel like a bad hairdresser. Like all of the
yay.
rules of color, everything
It
just
defies
out the
logic.
window. It makes
You're done.
no sense what happens.
Yeah, she was.
But she looks
she's
so
been
good
telling me
blonde,
about
so we
that.
got to
She's
keep
been
doing it.
telling So there you go. So
So Mary J. Blige makes it look easy.
Yeah.
Christina proves that it's not.
Yeah.
Well, I always love her golden kind of Barbie blonde.
Yeah, me
It-
too.
Yeah, it always goes great with her skin tone. And just that night when she was singing her song from her movie, it was just like, whoa. Just her whole look was amazing, regal, and just fierce as all hell.
That was a Netflix movie, right?
We have
Yeah.
mixed reviews.
Yeah.
Some people are like terrible color, hate it,
Oh, see, I love it.
I
hate
love
the
it.
color. Could have been styled better.
I
Well, I
know
think-
that some
I think-
people hate it, but profile, it is amazing.
I think that this right here is something that harkens back to a few episodes ago where we were
Good
talking
word.
about this year warm blondes being allowed to come back because not everybody is meant to have that silver, gray, icy, platinum, ashy blonde. And I appreciate, seeing something other. I appreciate warm blondes because
Yeah.
hell, I'm stuck there.
I wonder if people, because I'm seeing the chat too, and they really don't like it, but I'm wondering if it's the style. Is it the style that
Oh,
they're
I like
saying?
that too.
No, some people are just saying I hate the color, and then other people were saying this could have been a better style. Something,
I mean, at the end
her
of the day,
part.
don't come for Mary J.
Exactly.
It's not a good idea.
Well,
No drama.
People are so angry. YouTube is censoring them. in the
What?
chat. Yeah.
Well, no,
What?
because you can't say the F word.
They're
Since
like
when?
super
All
mad.
right.
Well,
And
just you can't type
yeah,
it.
you can't type
I'm
it.
about to.
Because
Well-
here's the deal. Also, YouTube changed up this week, and they now all these comments that everybody's writing now stays forever. So it used to go away after the thing. Now it stays there, and like Facebook, as people are watching the live video, they'll also see this live chat that was happening. So,
So don't say anything crazy.
Okay.
Like that
Well-
you don't like Mary J. Because she might
She'll
see
come
that
for
when
you.
she watches us.
Well, I know that in the past, usually when she wears kind of those little pompadour styles, she's got more of a ripple going through it, if not an actual curl. So I know that that is something that probably a lot of people would want to see in a pompadour. But I kind of like that she went all, kind of
Smooth.
rockabilly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
So-
just liked her look.
exactly.
I just got a text from the owner of Minerva, and he says,
Name dropping.
"We're watching.
Oh. Okay.
Let Christina know we ship as fast, if not faster than Amazon." Smiley face.
Boom.
So there you go.
I love that they're watching.
Yeah, he watches
I
every
didn't
week.
say that about Amazon. You did.
Who is
I
it?
know.
Is there a name?
Jay.
J Minerva.
Yeah, he sent Johnny posted about getting his blow dryer and the note and everything in it.
Yeah,
Minerva writes a little note. He
Minerva
signs
don't
it.
play.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love
Minerva's
stuff
the
like
best.
It's kind of like the Nordstroms for salon products.
You don't
Yeah.
have to send me a product. Just send me a note.
Chris is like, oh,
Just like
Minerva,
mail.
where's the Olaplex? Like
I know,
Minerva
right?
ships out Olaplex.
They don't ship Olaplex.
I wish they did.
All right.
Greta
Um,
Gerwig.
Thank you.
I got
Greta.
you. Greta.
Jay, you're watching. Johnny says the blow dryer is so badass.
Don't
That's
get
right.
censored
They
now.
didn't censor that.
No, they didn't.
They ain't
It's
fast
in the
enough.
dictionary.
So we have next. Your
Yeah,
Greta Gerwig.
Mhm.
Director.
I like her flapper girl style.
Did you see this movie?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Mm.
I haven't seen it yet.
I
Even
will,
half-
and
haven't
then
even
I'll tell
seen
you. You're
half
not
of
going to see it.
it. I want to see it.
You haven't seen a movie since your 13th birthday.
That's true. I mean, I've started a lot of them. But I love this haircut. I'm going to do a video on this haircut
Okay.
soon.
The thing that I absolutely love the most about this is that, I'm sure this is just happenstance, but the cut goes with the style so that it perfectly goes with her cheekbone.
Yeah.
It's
I
the
know.
angle of this photo, it's whatever. It was like the perfect shot
Yep.
because that's my favorite thing to work with is a good cheekbone. And
Yeah,
she's
it
got a
looks-
good one, and I thought that was cool.
Looks really good. Okay.
Yeah.
Zendaya.
Oh my God, you knew it?
I jumped right for it. Yes.
Wow.
But
Sorry, I didn't.
it
know
is, it's Zendaya.
this. Oh, I'm sorry. You know it better.
Well, no, because I mean I'm obsessed with her, but I was saying it wrong forever because I was saying Zendaya because of Orange is the New Black, and her name is Daya, so I just assumed it was Zendaya. But I was watching an interview after my obsession with The Greatest Showman, and they all say Zendaya.
Zendaya.
Okay.
Thank you.
We've been corrected, Danielle.
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
I'm
her.
obsessed with her.
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah.
love that, just like me, she rocks
The man
terrible, ratty, nasty hair. Yes.
No, she's grown it out now.
And it's still there a little bit.
No, her
No,
hair looks
she
so
actually-
soft.
Well, she
When
had
it's
a
out.
video not
Looks
too
so
long ago where
soft.
she
But,
showed her
like,
hair
not
now.
Greatest Showman.
So nice. I mean, it's not as long as it was in her Disney days,
Mhm.
but it's getting back there.
But like,
All right.
that's where I connected with her. Was like during The Greatest Showman. I was like, girl, her hair looks terrible. Looks like mine. I love it.
Did you wait?
And
did-
Spider-Man.
Did you have a crush again on her, or is this not like
No,
on
it's
the
not.
level? Of,
No, it's not. I'm not. No, no. I don't want to make out with her. I just want to like hang out with her.
Oh,
Okay.
No,
can I tell
it was
that
Zac
story?
Efron
Yeah.
for him.
Quick. So me and Brian, where'd we go? Virginia.
Did you
Virginia
say no
Beach.
and he's going?
So we had to teach a class in Virginia Beach, and it was me and Brian on the road. We had a good time. We flew in. The next morning we start a class, and Brian falls in love with this girl at the class.
Yep.
And I got to witness like Brian truly falling in love.
I was
Truly.
obsessed with her. Like
Yeah.
after we're at the restaurant afterwards, and I'm like going through all of her Instagram, and I'm like heartbroken that she's very happily married.
Yeah, he was
And-
like,
I
yeah.
still get a little giddy when she likes my photos these days. I'm like,
No, it was definitely true.
Wow.
Okay,
Okay.
so but it's not on that level.
no.
Okay.
I just think she's so cool and talented, and I want to hang out with her and high five her. And I love that she rocked a bun.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
number 8,
Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah.
Got it.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Loved
This is
Love
great.
this.
I think. Yeah.
her overall look.
Is
I
she
love
have a
the
natural
color.
texture to her hair? I don't really know. Like I don't watch her or anything.
She woke
Um,
up like that.
Good one. But I mean, she has a tiny bit of texture, but not as much wave or
Okay.
hard
Yeah.
wave like this. But
I'm trying to think of some times that I've seen her with curly hair.
well, she's
Like an
she's
X-Men,
got
she
like
had curly hair.
yeah, she's got a little extra curl like right in her hairline, but the rest of it is more like lazy girl
Okay.
or lazy wave.
I just wish the root area was a little bit more textured and not as straight.
Oh,
But
see, I'm not.
that's-
See,
I
that's
like
one
kinda
thing that I
light.
love. I love that it's smooth, and there's nothing crazy going on up there, and I love that it shows off the hard highlight right at the front of her face. Like
yes.
I've been so into that lately. Like,
I just think it's a little flat up there.
I like it because it kind of reminds me of the. I mean, she is wearing Versace, right?
there's
Is it?
so much fake hair in there.
Well, it reminds
Yeah.
me of their medallion, their emblem.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, of course, live your life. Have your
That's my
opinion.
opinion. I'm sticking to it.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just that, I mean, none of that is her hair.
No,
So,
no.
like,
I just
you
feel
can't
like
get that much volume at the root when it's all fake. Unless it's a wig. In which case, I say good job.
Okay. Who's using the cheat sheet? Number 9.
Wait, you didn't know that that's how you say her name?
Oh, I did. I didn't.
No, I didn't. I mean,
That's my mother's middle name.
No, it's not. Shut up.
My mom's middle name is Joan.
I was gonna say
Oh, Dorothy.
Dorothy Jones.
Daddy.
Daddy.
I wasn't
Saoirse
saying it.
Ronan.
Okay.
Good for her
Saoirse.
for not changing her name to become famous.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. We watched the video of everyone pronouncing it wrong,
That's hot.
but it's not going to happen today. Not on
No.
this show.
Not
Nope.
thanks to Christina.
Sure shall.
Christina has the dictionary spelled out definition of the. Okay.
Now, I want to
Saoirse.
know, with that haircut, when it's not tucked behind her ears, does the front dip way down?
Yeah, it has to. And this was
Yeah.
actually a conversation that happened today too. This seems to be a popular thing with the tuck behind the ear, and it's like a perfect line. So it has to be, more of an A line. Deal.
Okay, so where my curiosity / obsession with wanting to know that / Matt Beck, if you want to tackle this with your haircutting knowledge, that takes me back to people coming in and wanting Meryl Streep's haircut from The Devil Wears Prada.
Yes.
Because the entire movie, her hair is tucked behind her ears. And when I looked at it, the best way that I could figure it out was that she had herself like a pretty hard little graduation and had it tucked back so that it could sit flush.
Okay.
So if you're listening to the audio, I realize I got too far away, so you're not going to hear any of that. I'm really happy that you just kind of demystified that on her haircut.
Cool, because I want to break that down and show people how.
But if
to
you
cut it
look,
so it does that.
the part that's tucked behind her ear is like not this part. So
I
Not-
love a good
not
tuck.
what
it
part?
could be.
Well, it's kind of reminiscent to
It's
some of those 90s
underneath.
styles.
Like, so how do you know it's exactly?
Well,
Like,
I
you know
have
what
a
I'm saying?
feeling, and I haven't cut hair to style it like that, but I have a feeling that a lot of it is cut back, like she's
Tuck it
wearing
behind her
it.
ears and then clipper it.
I don't know.
Like right here is really the front, this piece. You know what I mean?
But it's still pretty flush.
Yeah.
We can't tell here because look, if you
Look at
the
the big
shadow,
screen.
If you look at the shadow, it almost
Well, you got to remember
it's
that
even longer
it's not
then.
perfect, but it's
Yeah.
definitely close. I mean, it's pretty
Just
blunt.
saying, I don't know if you could really
I
tell
dig
from
it.
that
It gives the
picture.
impression.
yeah.
Yeah.
And not to mention, I know for me, when there's, thick hair behind my ear, it just kind of like kicks up a little. So might be that.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure also like I don't think doing this cut on Christina, who has really thick, dense hair, would be the best idea. I think somebody with
No.
medium.
Ooh, do it on Drea.
Even Dre's got pretty thick hair, I think.
Yeah, but we
She's
can
got a
try.
lot.
Yeah.
No.
All right.
We'll do it on you.
So
Nah, I'm busy.
next one, number 10.
Okay, so Lupita Nyong'o.
We already did her.
Oh, we did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 11. Sorry.
We still love you, Lupita.
Who's Wars?
Yeah, that was Star Wars. You just numbered.
Oh, Star
Wars,
Wars
yeah.
Oh,
became.
you numbered the
So-
next one.
I was like,
Haley Bennett.
who named their
Yeah.
kid Wars? That's crazy.
Hey,
That's what Donald Trump would
there's
name
a
his
kid
kid. I think.
named Apple. So,
Um,
yeah.
Yeah, right.
Haley Bennett.
I like this one. I like the texture.
I love it.
in the fringe, and I liked it.
This is a fun cut too.
It seems like a lot of people are going for really choppy, whether it's Betty Page bangs that have been chopped up or just like, a very heavy fringe curtain bang or regular, I don't know, Dutch boy kind of bang. All of them are getting chopped up, moved off to the side. I like it. Lots of
That's hot.
texture.
Yeah. All right, and last one,
Emma
Um,
Watson.
Emma Watson.
I love hers.
her. I'm so here for this.
Her entire look is great.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, guys. I hooked Christina up with an Apple TV to flip through everything.
It's every
this
single
week.
one. You have to keep hitting it though. It's not as easy as you think.
I know it's like frozen. Sorry.
Here we go.
That's okay.
All right.
So that's the one that
Ooh,
I'm
did
talking
somebody
about. A little
cut
bit
their
more
own
Betty
bang?
Page.
This wasn't at the red carpet though, right?
Emma Watson.
This was at
yes.
the Vanity Fair Oscars party.
Okay.
Ooh. The
She didn't
baby
wear
bang.
that to the Oscars.
I don't think she went.
I'm not sure if
Oh.
she was at the Oscars. She wasn't really. When
The
we
Oscars had a your banks must be this long requirement.
Ooh,
But that's the
sad.
picture from that party. So
I love it.
I do too.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
want
it's really
to
cool.
give someone those bangs right now. Jerry,
Hermione
What
is
do our
finally grown up.
friends?
Jerry, look, you could do that. And I like her color. Like, I don't want to move off of this yet. I like this chestnutty, warm brown color. I love the short bangs. I love every single thing about it.
The coppery tones are fantastic in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of people love it.
Sweet.
Color, hair, yeah.
Get it, Hermione.
All right.
Oh, so Jay from Minerva wants to know everybody to know that they're giving away a Minerva Italian color processor tonight.
Oh, I had
Where?
somebody that
Does
said
this have to
they
do with
wanted
the donation?
ours.
Where? Here?
No, just kidding.
Is that what the
Is
M
that
on
the
the wheel?
Star Wars one or the Halo one?
Yeah, which one are they giving away? Let's
the
get it in
Italian
here.
one is the Star Wars one.
Okay.
Oh, it looks like a stormtrooper. It's
And
great.
is that is that like on the wheel or is that like?
No, they're giving away tonight. I don't know how.
Oh.
I don't know how.
He's just
Jay, you gotta let me know.
Can I
Yeah.
sign
He
up?
wants us to decide.
He said to
how.
check your email, but
Oh.
Oh.
Christina's phone unfortunately is connected to the
She's
system.
very
I'm
busy.
good. I can check it now.
Okay, cool. All right, so we'll figure out the details on that, and you guys can figure it out. But that's like an $800, even more, maybe. I'm not sure,
That's hot.
but yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty awesome. All right, so the next, I'm not gonna get into. I don't want to do drip color, hair color yet because we need Christina's phone.
Do it for the next one too.
I know, right? So I'll get into the stop coloring your dog's hair.
No, we can get into
I was
it.
gonna say Brian can tell his hair color dog story.
I got her right here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do the dog story. Go ahead. I
Okay,
got
cool.
her right here.
Okay, sweet.
So what? Am I
What's your
starting?
What's your dog story?
We had a mutt who was part Rottweiler, and she was small. Like, she was not a big dog, but she had like the coloring of a Rottweiler, and like her face looked a little more lab, but she kind of looked like some runty Rottweiler. And my aunt, who owned her, was moving into an apartment complex, and they had a list of dogs that you weren't allowed to move in with. They were very dog racist, and Rottweiler was one of the breeds.
Okay.
So we went to Walmart to buy some hair dye
Mm-hmm.
and figured if we dyed some of her brown, not all, some of her brown spots black, she would look a little less Rottweilery. And so we were like trying to decide which hair color to buy. And she's like, well, what about this one? I was like, well, we should probably get a cheap one that probably was tested on animals since we're putting it on an animal. This was a very long time ago. I was a
Yeah.
different person.
Yeah.
So did it look anything like
He's
this?
come a long way.
No, she was
dear
fine.
Lord.
We didn't do it near her face. We just did like on one of her paws and like a brown spot on her
Yeah,
ass.
no, this is a bad story.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, I didn't even know.
Yeah, this
What
isn't
the
good.
heck?
Yeah, no, that's not me. Our dog was fine,
Jesus.
and they got the apartment.
Oh
This
my
is-
god.
This is not
This is-
Brian's dog.
No,
Okay, wait.
No,
Aw.
this is terrible.
So the
Yeah.
this story is different, and I didn't put. There's some pretty bad images of what happened.
That's so
But-
sad. Why would you even put this on
So
here?
here's the thing. I
People
think
are stupid.
that a lot of people need to realize is that purple hair color and the fun fantasy colors that used to be like vegetable oils and stuff like that are now very intense. Like
Yeah, you can tell them the
Colors.
smell.
Yeah.
so, yeah. So
Don't they have
um,
formaldehyde
So
in
this
it now?
was a Florida dog nearly died from burns caused from human hair dye. Someone dyed their Maltese mix with a purple human hair dye before she
Oh
arrived
my god.
at the Animal Services in Largo, Florida in November.
do we know what color?
What color?
Like,
Like what color
whose
line?
What
color?
brand?
It doesn't say what brand.
No, they probably went to Sally's. You know this isn't a hairdresser.
Oh no, I don't think it.
I would hope not.
I would hope not too. But
I don't
Um,
know.
it says the
Hairdressers
shelter,
love animals.
the shelter which named
Yeah,
her
but they also love doing
Violet,
stupid stuff.
said her skin was covered in burns, her eyes were swollen shut, and her body was limp.
My god.
She was immediately given fluids, pain medication, bandages, but those at the shelter didn't think she'd survive. We were amazed that she had made it through the night. And then after 3 months of treatment, Violet finally started to recover. First she was barking, then walking, and now she's a little 5-pound ball of attitude.
No.
I'm
just-
so glad they didn't
and-
give the dog back.
And just this week she was adopted by a new owner and has a forever home. So pretty awesome.
That I'm glad it has a happy ending.
Awesome
Yes.
at the
Poor pup.
ending, but don't color your dog's hair. That's that.
Mm.
Let's see. Okay, so the digital Italian dryer from Minerva is a
What?
$1,495 dryer.
Ooh.
So funny.
The Pong winner and dryer too. Make sure Christina emails me all the winners. So it's
Excuse me.
on this show. We're giving it away.
I used it tonight, actually. on my
So
client. It's good stuff. It's great.
holy wow. Thank you, Jay from MinervaBeauty.com. And one of you lucky people hanging
Yeah.
out in our chat tonight get
That's
to win
ridiculous.
a $1,500 dryer.
All right.
This show just stepped itself up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you'll get it quick.
So you know
'cause
what?
it's from Minerva.
Here's what I'm going to have you guys do. So those of you guys that are watching live, we have
Fight
another.
to the death.
We're going to talk about drip hair color. what I want you guys to do is I want you to go to some social media platform and share this show in some way to your friends so that we can get more people watching, because I think that would be cool. And every week I want to try to do that more and more so that we can grow the show from a live standpoint so people know that we're live. So go start sharing the show. Let us know that you shared it in the comments, and we're going to pick somebody to win that awesome Italian hair processor from Minerva Beauty at the end of the show. All right. Drip hair color. This is from so a stylist. I'm sure you guys have seen it on the internet. This is a technique that a stylist named @TaylorRay_hair has been doing all over the internet. Good Morning America posted about it. All kinds of people are posting about it. So I want to talk about it, and I want to be open when we talk about it. I've talked to Taylor. She actually sent some videos to us, and so on and so forth. So I don't want to be like crazy about it, but obviously some of us are going to agree with this technique. Some of us are going to not understand the point of the technique. So I do want honest opinions on it. And you guys in the chat, remember, this will stay up forever. So
Be nice.
So let's be nice. Let's not, this is definitely taking things to a different level and doing things differently. So I just want everybody to know that going into it, that some of us won't agree with it, but just make sure that you, use an open mind, because anytime somebody's trying to advance something or come up with a new way of doing stuff, I think we should look at it and just assess it and figure out what it's all about. Agree? You don't have to, but I'm just asking. So
Thanks.
you don't have to agree with it, but I'm just saying. All right, so it's called drip hair color. If you look up the hashtag drip hair color, you'll see a bunch of videos. We're going to show one from her Instagram account. She did send me a Dropbox of like full-blown videos of her doing it, but they're kind of long and it's a little bit different. So she edited some on her Instagram. It's a little bit easier to watch. So
She already did it.
oh,
Mm-hmm.
and she puts some great music to it. We're going to turn that music down, and you guys might want to as well. But this is the technique. So
Just curse words. You'll be all right.
just curse words, yeah. Just make sure there's not kids around. But so this is the technique. So basically what she's doing is she's taking Fantasy hair color, she's diluting it with water, mixing it up so it's runny, and then she's like covering her guest basically in plastic, and then taking section by section and dripping the hair color, pouring it over the head. Now, I think, and this is why it would be nice to get her opinion on what she's really trying to do with it, but I think she's trying to create an organic look to the hair color, right? So instead of painting it on, you drip it on. Now, let's open up the floor, because after she drips it on, a lot of times I see her comb it through, because you can't just drip hair color on, because what's going to happen is it's going to be blotchy, right?
Yeah.
So does it make sense to drip hair color and then comb it through? Once you're combing it through, do you feel that that's the same as painting it?
I think this is one of those techniques that is really more about the showmanship than the
Yeah.
final result.
Yeah.
Can you get something close by applying it traditionally? Probably. But would her Instagram have blown up the way that it had if she was just applying this with her hands?
Yeah, and actually that's one thing I didn't look at, because she does have a lot of followers on Instagram.
Her work is gorgeous.
Yes,
beautiful.
It is
Yeah.
great.
But there's a lot of people with gorgeous work out there.
Yeah.
And
how long has she been doing this technique? Because I don't know if she built her whole Instagram following on this technique, or if it's something new. But it looks, when you go back at least 30 posts, it seems like she's been doing it for a bit. So
I want to see
I
the
don't know.
floor around where she does this.
the floor is a mess because you can see it in
Yeah.
some of the
I-
videos.
I personally wouldn't want to clean up that mess.
I mean,
Well,
I'm
I think it's
scared
kind of
of
interesting
floors.
in that it's almost like watercolors in a way.
Yeah.
Where because you're going on this blank canvas, when you're touching the brush to the white canvas, it'll dilute itself where some parts of it are going to be darker, some parts of it are going to be lighter. So you get a little bit more variation in, like you said, organic colors. So it's marbling in a way. And I can't remember if it was an Italian hairdresser or Russian or something like that. Somebody came up with a foam marbling technique for hair coloring.
Oh, I remember that.
Ah, hell.
So it kind of reminds me of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mesh or something like that. I know what you're talking about, but I can't think of it.
Yeah, where they just put like a bunch of shaving cream down on, like the balayage mesh, and then just dribbled and then drew all over to make all these different marbleized patterns,
Right.
and then laid it on top of the hair and let it process that way. It was more like pastels though.
And how was the result of that? I don't remember that.
Well, that was kind of, it was almost like a,
Like, did it look spotty? Did it look undone? Because
because they were pastels, it wasn't that it looked undone. It just gave it more like a Northern Lights kind of thing.
okay.
So it was like soft diffusions of color going through.
Okay. All right.
I feel like there's a lot of product waste during this process too.
Well, definitely. I mean, they are diluting it with water, so I would say yes. I would agree too. It is
Like,
a lot of product waste, but
I think it's yeah, that's what I'm settling. I think her work looks gorgeous. I think it's about the showmanship.
yeah,
It's, the guy cutting hair with swords. This is the color version.
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, kudos. You got us talking about it. You
Right.
got Good Morning America talking about it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's it. It served its purpose. It got people talking. It showcased. I think that some of her more gorgeous work on her page, because if you go to her page, I mean, she's got some really stellar stuff. I guarantee that wasn't drip color with a lot of it. Was like, there was meticulous planning and, placement, but this is what people are talking about.
yeah,
So, kudos.
yeah. I mean, that's kind of what it's all about. Is figuring out how to get people's attention. She definitely did that. What I would like to do this week is try it in here.
Christina.
No, not on a human. I'm not gonna try.
Oh, the death look you just got.
I'm not gonna try it on a human. I'd like to do it on that blonde mannequin over there. And
Oh, why? Because you can't get me blonde enough to do it.
that's
She smacked you with that gauntlet.
Oh.
Wait, watch. You want to see an ombre? Watch how fast Matt's face goes red right now.
I know. It was red already. Um,
Can we do it on Thad's beard since it's getting shaved off?
Yeah.
I'm not putting liner
You
on my
can't
face
get
again.
him light either.
yeah, he colored it last
Once a
year.
year.
For that.
Oh, what-
Just
It
spoil
was
it.
longer.
Just
The fumes
spoil
that
it.
went into my mouth and nose, no.
Okay.
Come on.
I like breathing too much.
It's like vaping. Just pretend.
No, it is way worse.
Well, we got some more
Alright.
people watching, so I appreciate everyone that shared the video. And all right, so we're not doing free pong tonight, so I can't give away that in that way. But
Guess the number between one.
I know. So we'll have to come up with another creative way to give away that. But let's say we do have the free wheel. That's going to happen tonight. Free pong will be back next week. We just, because of the new setup, there wasn't enough camera angles to get the free pong.
Maybe it'll land on Minerva, and that's who wins it.
Yeah, maybe.
So do we have
You
the
know.
phone
They win
lines up?
everything.
Because they're not. Minerva's not like, oh, I'm
Oh, yeah,
giving
we
out
do. We do
that.
have a
Yeah.
Can
Somebody
we
do
win a whole
like
new
caller
salon?
number 10 or something like that.
Do we have, let me make sure my phone's hooked
Can
up.
we do like the radio and
Yeah, it's
answer
hooked up.
every single one and be like, nope, number 7,
So
yeah.
number 8.
Remember that back in the day?
I'd be like, damn it.
I know.
You know what's funny?
So excited
Not
because
it.
it rings.
I worked on the radio and I did that.
I was like, I need
It was
those
fun.
LL Cool J tickets.
I know.
Color
I was
one.
so excited.
Color 2.
I was so excited because it rang, and then to find out it was like 31 out of 100. I'm like, damn it.
Yeah. All right, so if you guys want to call in and talk to us, you got the time to do that. I hate saying it because I did put the phone number up. It's 833 FSE live.
Don't be weird.
So you guys can call in. I'd love for you guys to call in and talk to us. I hate when you don't call in.
Did they ever not?
Last week
Yeah.
or last show they didn't call. But I think there was
I think
something
it was the
wrong.
phone.
Messed up the times.
Well, yeah, but I did mess up the times. That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
But the
All right, call and be weird.
Is it 1833 FSC Live?
Call and wish
Yeah.
Matt a happy birthday
yeah,
Yeah, Matt's birthday's tomorrow.
I'm older.
Tomorrow.
in just 3 more hours.
Yeah. Party time. Okay. Other than that, I think that's the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
This is what happens when we have a show flow. It flows.
it
It
flowed.
does.
It flowed. It went well. So all right. So we got to pick somebody to spin the wheel. So
Cool.
who are we gonna pick for that?
Well, I'm going to spin it.
I know.
Oh, Drea,
Took your job.
you're gonna take that.
Boom.
I know. I can't wait because it's gonna be on Thad's
Yeah.
camera the whole time, and he's got to figure out how to spin it and do his music at the same time.
That's a rollover defeat right there.
Oh.
Drea, why don't you go?
Challenge.
Why don't you go do it?
Oh, should I go to spin the wheel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're a total B
Come
every
on,
time
Vanna.
I want to spin the wheel. So yeah, get up.
I'll just cover the camera.
look. It'll be a Boland cam. Oh, we have somebody calling Thad. You gotta hit the thing.
What are they gonna
Stop
fight?
messing with
Hello?
your
Oh,
sister.
they're gonna fight.
Hello.
Oh wow.
Did you unmute it, Thad?
I did unmute it.
Uh-oh.
Hello?
Watch.
Do you have the thing on right?
Oh wait, it's on something else. Hello.
To accept, press 1.
Not
I
accepted.
totally accept.
Every time.
Hello.
Hey, Jay, it's me, it's Jason.
Hey, Jason. What's up? How are
I'm
you?
watching the delay here, so it's kind of threw me off.
Yeah, we're we weren't sure the phone was working. I messed it up a little bit, but how are you?
Doing good, doing good. How's the weather? Did you guys get hit out there in Pennsylvania?
Oh, with the
We did.
storms? Yeah, we
The
got.
worst.
Yeah,
Well, where are you at? You're in Brooklyn.
I'm in Brooklyn, so we didn't get it that bad.
Oh,
Jealous.
okay. Yeah, we had a windstorm that blew out the power, so the salon was closed for a couple of days, and then we had a snowstorm that closed the salon for another day.
Thunderstorm.
A week later, we had thunder snow. Yeah.
That was so cool.
Yeah.
Did you
By the
hear
way.
the
Hear
thunder?
it.
I had
Yeah.
thunder and lightning where I lived. It
Oh.
was really cool.
Nice. Yeah, I didn't hear any thunder, but it was intense, and I had to shovel. Well, me and Christina shoveled our driveway because we have a longer driveway now. That is not fun.
You need to
I
go
told
buy
you,
a snowblower.
you need to
I
get an
know.
ATV with the plow.
That's what I'm getting. That ATV.
Yes.
All right, so Jason, do you have a question? Or you just want to spin the wheel?
Actually, it would be nice to spin the wheel.
Well, you can
but
do
I
both.
think you're going to address my question anyway.
Okay.
But my main question was, I guess, haircuts, right? Remember we were talking about this before, about basically how to get people excited about that again. I think that with color and everything, it's so visual. With IG, that's a visual thing and something that people see. So how do we get people to come in for, like, these bangs and bobs and all these different things?
Yeah, we did talk about this. So let's open this up to everybody. Obviously, haircut, like color is a big thing, but like cutting hair, like in severe ways, bobs, pixie cuts, all those different things, people aren't really asking for that as much anymore.
Unless
It
you
was
go to
kind of the
Thad.
conversation. Well, Thad cuts a lot of pixie cuts, but I mean,
true.
a lot of people like wearing their hair long and balayaged and all that stuff. So, have you felt that?
Yeah, I'm not the best one to ask about this.
Can I just comment something?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yes.
I did notice, like, if you're really good at it, like exceptionally good at it, and you walk around with a sweet bob or a lob
Lobs
or
are
a
huge.
pixie, their friends are like, oh my God, and more. I
Yeah,
think
you get more
personally,
people
like,
requesting
the better
it.
you are at hair cutting, I feel like
Stop looking
not
at
that
me.
it's easier. What?
I said, stop looking at me.
No, I'm just looking at. I think that personally.
Yeah,
No,
I
yeah,
agree with that.
definitely.
I think the collarbone lob is really big right now, but it's not super structured. It's that textured movement that they're looking for.
Yeah.
hmm
Do you feel?
I agree.
I'm trying to read you. Do you feel that you do get people to cut their hair? Because I think you do.
Since
do.
I started growing my hair, I don't pressure people to cut their hair anymore.
Okay. You don't pressure people to cut their hair.
He understands what the garrote's like now.
Does
Okay.
Jason-
And Jason, what do you think? Do you have an issue with people cutting their hair? I mean, obviously you do.
You know, the issue I have is when I do haircuts, all I get is haircuts. When I start doing color, all I'm getting is color. So I'm having a hard time with the balance of the two. It's like people see it and they love it, you know?
Okay,
And then
so
I'm stuck in it for a while.
you're having a hard time getting them to commit to both a cut and
Right.
color. Okay.
Correct.
You know
well,
what?
I think it might. I mean, I think
yeah.
if you're getting people that are a lot of one or a lot of the other, I think it would work really well to discuss how the other can complement what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know, if you're just doing
Gotcha.
haircuts, you know, I think like this would be so cool if we at maybe next time or eventually down the road added a little bit of this to this haircut to really make this texture pop or whatever. And vice versa with color, because you know there are some color techniques that work better with certain types of haircuts. So maybe letting them lead to the other.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of like the excitement of like what's to come, like what you could do with it. So I agree. Like I think anytime you're trying to talk somebody into something, you're getting them excited about it. And then that's going to help everything in the salon as well. Like your rebooking it will be better because you're getting them excited about what you want to do with them later. So that's what I would say. If you have color-only clients, then I would get them excited about a cut by just saying how much, like Brian's saying, how much it'll accent what you just did with the color. And then when you have cutting clients, it's the same thing. It's just reverse. This cut would look so great if we added depth to the back, or you know, we lighten up some pieces around the face that'll show off the layers that we cut into it. Like all of those things, they all go together.
And then also sometimes just starting them off small. Because say that you're adding maybe a peekaboo piece into a graduated bob or something like that, just in the front. That gives them just a small taste of what they could possibly get.
Yeah.
And then, you know, it's kind of like you're the hair pusher, man. Get them hooked.
I like it.
Bring them back for more.
I like that.
Does that give you some ideas?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Cool.
Actually, I'll try that out on my next client.
All right, well, we're going to let you spin the wheel.
Don't worry, I
Dre
got
is running.
Oh,
wait. You're going to see a bowling fight right now. Nope.
Okay.
We see who wins that.
Oh,
It's
Thad knows
really
better.
surprised because I can't see the wheel.
Oh, you can't see the wheel. We'll let you know. All right, here we go.
No.
That's just going to stand there blocking Drea.
Wow, that thing really ramped up in sound. It's like echoing.
Can I get a guest appearance on the wheel? I want a guest appearance on there.
On the wheel? You want to be a prize?
Yeah, I should be probably like a guest appearance to sit with FSC. Yeah.
All right, you won Ergo.
A co-host spot.
You have Ergo brushes, right? Jason, you have Ergo brushes?
Ergo? No, I don't.
Oh.
I've used them, though.
Well, you
You
just
do
won
now.
some.
Well, today's your lucky day. You got some Ergo brushes.
Oh, it's perfect. Thank
All
you
right.
so much.
Well,
I
congrats.
appreciate it.
You can talk to Christina through, just send her an email. I was going to say congrats at Free Salon Education.
should be that.
Contest at freesaloneducation.com. Just email Christina and she'll send it out to you. That's a good one because we send those out. So, all right.
Okay, that's great.
All right, Jason. Well,
And
thanks.
then I just wanted to also just find out the information, I guess, for the haircutting thing. I think it's so great that you guys are doing that, you and Thad. I helped donate to his cause, too. So if anybody else is
Oh,
listening,
thank you very much.
Oh,
I will
cool.
match the next donation.
Oh, wow.
Aw.
Well, thank you so much.
As long as it's under $100, because I'm not going
Oh,
Just
thank
saying.
Within reason.
I
Gotta
appreciate
throw
that.
that out there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so, all right, Jason. Well, thanks so much and congratulations.
All right, thank you.
We'll talk to you soon. All right, thanks.
Bye.
I love that guy. He's like so
Yeah.
supportive of everything that we do.
I
It's
know.
awesome. And what he's talking about, if you guys are just tuning in or you skipped through some of the show, we are cutting hair for charity this weekend. Our son Hayden is shaving his head. Thad's shaving his beard.
Yeah, 'cause I don't have any hair on the top of my head.
Drea is finally shaving her legs. Like it's a whole thing.
So we're gonna put
No,
the
she's
link.
not.
We'll
Brian,
put the,
what are you shaving?
Drea's legs.
we only have a couple days to raise money, and we're giving away a Mizutani scissor to anybody that, or not to anybody. We're giving away a Mizutani scissor to somebody that donates. For every $10 that you donate to Hayden, you will get your name put in to win a Mizutani scissor. So we'll pick somebody on the podcast next week. So pretty awesome prize and a great cause. So
He's excited. He's going to pick it.
he's gonna pick it.
Yeah. So
Oh.
just make sure everyone posts.
Okay.
Hey, caller.
Maybe this will be the person that wins the process.
That's your ringtone?
It's the regular ringtone.
Boring.
Buy a phone, get that ringtone. Wait, hang on.
You get that ringtone, and you get that ringtone.
Mhm.
Wait, hang Hang on. All right.
Just press
Audio.
1 to accept.
Yes. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hey, who's this?
This is Johnny Livingston, J Cash the Hair Tech. How y'all doing today?
Hey.
Good. How are you?
Jays.
I'm freaking amazing.
Oh, that's awesome. All right. You sound as good as Brian's
Nah,
jacket.
I feel a lot better now because last week, missed the show. I was all pumped up about watching the show, and I knew the storm was coming through. I didn't know it was going to hit you guys as bad as it did, but
Oh, yeah. Sorry
I'm
about
pumped
that.
up. I got to watch the show today. No, hey, things happen. Mother Nature is fickle, ain't it?
It's true.
Yes.
Where are you from?
PA, Sharon.
Oh, he's
I
from
live
PA.
in,
Yeah. He's like 5 hours
yeah, I'm from
away.
PA. I live up, I'm on the other side of the state.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome. Oh, well, someday you got to make it away to this side of the state.
Oh no, I'm gonna make. I said that a couple weeks ago. I want to make it out there and do a guest appearance on the show if I can.
Yeah, for sure. Come
We
on
should
down.
just start having random people.
Yeah, we're actually gonna
do a haircut, do
Well,
some
he
hair
does
design,
do
do
some
something.
really good fades.
yeah, why not?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should have him come up, and then we should have Hair Like a Boss come up.
Yeah.
He can do some blonding.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He can use
love
me
it.
as
That's fun.
He knew where that was going.
Oh my god. I will
Done
bring.
with you.
I'm gonna bring Guy Tang out here for Christina's.
We need to film it so that you
Yeah.
guys see it. We're not crazy.
Mhm.
All right.
So anyway, real quick, I just wanted to ask a quick question, and I know what keeps us all going in this industry is the love for it. But what really motivates you to keep doing the things that you're doing? Is it, for following? Is it for this? Is it for that? I just wanted to, just go across that real quick. And I also wanted to thank you, Matt, because you got me fired up about cutting women's hair again. And
Awesome.
so I just wanted to throw that little shout out there for you.
Oh,
It
thanks.
was just watching a couple of your Bob and Lob type videos, and
There's
that
a lot
got
of
me
those.
back doing that again. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much. And are you coloring women's hair too, or just cutting it?
I do a little bit. I'm starting to dab into it even more. It was just, doing a little bit of color on some of the designs and stuff that I do, but
Okay.
for the most part, just hair cutting and starting to really get back into really styling again, and but really just getting back into women's haircut again. Because for years all I do is, guys, more guys. So
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay. So inspiration. What inspires? Oh, you guys start, and then I'll say something too. Dre.
Brian inspires me.
Oh, jeez. There it is.
No. I don't know. I get a lot of inspiration from movies. I get inspiration from just watching other hairdressers on Instagram, like scrolling through things and seeing things. Like I really like seeing that. I don't know. Just I haven't gotten bored yet, so that's where I'm at.
That's a good place to
Yeah.
be.
Yeah.
Not
that's
bored.
Not bored.
kind of where I'm at with that too.
Nice.
Yeah, I think where I find the love and the passion for this, it varies every day. There will be a day where it's doing something that I know means a whole lot to my client that will just kind of like energize the whole day because you made someone that happy. And then there will be a day where that doesn't really happen, and it is taking that like perfect sweet picture to make you feel good about yourself that you're going to put out there and people get to see like, hey, I kick ass too. So it's little bits, like I don't know, it changes. I need lots of inspiration to keep me going.
Brian.
Nice. What about you,
That's
Danielle?
a great answer. I love it. That's awesome.
Well, I'm kind of an insomniac, so I watch a lot of TV and movies. I always love TNT Turner Classics and just getting education. Like this past Monday, I went to a balayage and social media class with Paula Houston. She's my spirit animal now. Love her. And
Where was that?
Yeah.
at?
Edison.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
At like the old store.
Awesome.
No, they had it at, what was it? The Marriott Inn.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it was just a demo.
Okay.
So it wasn't a hands-on one,
Right.
but she gave lots of information, great tips, and she's a fun person, really relatable, and she's behind the chair, so of course she knows the reality of things.
Okay. Cool.
Mhm.
Dad's inspired to get a new battery for the camera,
Sweet.
I think. So I think for me, it's funny because like when we're here, like people see me on a camera a lot because that's what I do now pretty much every day. They don't see you guys as much. You're behind the chair grinding out, like, doing hair all day, right? So for me, I've always been inspired from the education standpoint of the industry. So like the reason I moved to New Hope from Iowa was because I wanted to be an educator for Paul Mitchell. And and then we did that for a long time. That's how we all met for the most part. But I always loved education. So when we filmed the first YouTube video, it was kind of a high for me to like be able to educate on the internet and create something. And all growing up, I loved, like I was in a band with my brother and we were terrible, but like, I'd make CDs and we'd sell them for $1 and, like things like that. Like, it's just always been something that I really like, making something and then trying to like put it out there for people to want to do it. I'm sure it has like, it's an ego thing, but it's, I like
We like
making
attention.
making
Same way.
something and putting it out. And so
Yeah, creating.
it's a perfect, job because I love cutting hair and I love putting out, creating the videos and all that. So I think when you do something that you love, it's not like the cliche, like you don't work a day in your life or whatever. But I think when you do something you love, like you don't need to be inspired as much because it's like,
Just happy to be doing it.
yeah, like I'm just grateful that I get
Right.
to come here. We have this big space now where a beautiful salon and a creative space to make videos, and we all kind of have our thing,
I think something just
Right.
like one last little bit. I think because Matt's right. You love doing this. I think if I need to feel inspired or if I'm feeling down, I think more what it is than anything else is that I need to get out of my own way because I do love what
Yeah.
I do. And if I'm coming to work feeling bleh, it's because I need to get my head out of my own ass because I love what I do every day, and I need to appreciate the fact that I get to do it.
Cool.
So try that.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
And you know what we're gonna do?
Well, what you guys are doing, it works. It works, man. Because like I said, I watched a few of Matt's videos, and it just got me fired up. Like, oh man, I've been cutting hair. I've been licensed since '94, and I only cut women's hair for like the first 2 years. And now, now I'm pretty regularly cutting 1, 2, maybe 3, 4 women a week now. So it's
Cool.
Nice.
And that's the thing, like,
it's pretty awesome that.
yeah, when you're doing something that you love and you're putting it out there, people just feed off of it because that's what people want, So I think it's cool that you stepped up and
Right.
you're doing women's hair, and for that we're gonna give you the Minerva blow dryer because you're working on styling and women's hair.
So you get another one.
Huh? He got one already.
He was the one that posted about the.
Oh, well, we
That's
can't
what
give
Matt
you.
was talking
That
about.
was
He was
awesome.
saying we're going to give
It's
you
so awesome.
retrospectively.
Yep.
Okay, wait. So what should we give him then? Let's give him something. I don't think the processor makes sense yet.
Donald Scott
Matt,
razor.
you know what I would like?
What?
Olaplex.
That's what I was going to ask for.
What's that?
If you want to send me something, send me that razor. Send me that razor comb.
All right. Cool.
I love that thing.
Sweet.
That thing. I love razor combs and I love using the razor, and I was gonna buy one anyway. But if you're gonna send me one, I'll take it.
All right, you got it. You got
Smart
it.
man.
We're not about
I
making money
appreciate
here.
it. Hey, I appreciate all you guys.
All right,
I
cool.
really do. I appreciate all you guys.
Uh,
You
we-
guys are all awesome.
We appreciate the hell out of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, we appreciate you. Thanks for calling in. It's awesome, and we'll have you out here for sure. All right.
Heck yeah. Heck
All
yeah.
all right. We'll talk to you
I love
soon.
that voice.
All right.
All right,
Thanks.
guys. You have a good one.
All right.
You
You
too.
too.
Bye bye.
All right. Awesome. We got to give away this processor though.
Well,
That's not on the show flow.
that's why
Yeah.
it's not working.
Should we pick someone
Christina,
from the chat?
Okay. What do you think, Christina?
Well, I thought you said for them to go post.
I did.
I'm doing like 10 million things over here.
I know. I'm
But,
sorry.
um,
Did they say that they
so
shared?
I can go look. Yeah, a few people did. So we have Cameo, Tennille, Johnny, TM Hairstyles, Melanie, Panda. I'm not saying all their.
Yeah, I vote Panda.
There's a
Panda.
bunch
Okay.
of people that shared. We just want to give it to somebody that makes sense that they're going to use it. If
Yeah,
you know, if you're in beauty school right now, like maybe this isn't, you know what I mean? Just it should benefit somebody. It's not that we're trying to be choosy. It's just that.
Yeah, somebody that can really
You
use
know.
it.
So let's see. You all said Panda. Trying to find her. Did you find her on?
I don't know if I have.
I thought you were looking.
Let's see. Wow, there's a lot of chatting.
So Panda _ crazy 101.
Crazy.
First and foremost, are you a hairstylist?
Yeah.
I would imagine, but you never know.
You know what? You know what we should do?
Hmm?
Let's just have first person to call that needs this processor.
How bad do you need it?
That's
Call us and tell us how bad you need it.
That's
Wait,
not.
how about Tennille? She owns her own shop and would make great use of it. Let's
Boom.
do it.
Boom.
Okay, done.
Done.
To Neil.
Call in. Let's talk about
Yeah,
it.
give us a call.
No one else call.
Yeah, to Neil, we're gonna end the show with you. Call 833 FSE live, so we can chat with you real quick. What's Jay saying? He said, "Find anyone you think deserves it." All right, so follow
We're the
Drea,
Hair by Dre Day.
Brian Hare.
Hairstyle. HAIRE style.
Oh, jeez. Everything's going blank. Sorry, guys.
Oh, we're losing everything. We worked it out today. Danielle Downs,
The hands downs.
the hands downs. Thad Boland,
Attitude.
Thatitude. Follow Christina and I at Free
calling
Salon
now.
Education. She's calling now. But you know there's a delay 'cause there's music and all kinds of, you know.
It's a lot of buttons. Got to get pushed by a lot of people.
Yep.
It's going through our operating office and then they're transferring it over
In
here
Dallas.
in Dallas. Oh,
That's Dallas to Italy.
this will be fun to hear from her at the very end. I wish I had that dryer in here.
Dad, go get it.
Thad, you're the best. Thad's getting what
Wait,
you win.
it's enormous. How are you going to get that through the
Just,
door?
just do it, Thad.
He'll figure it out.
He's going to break
Oh.
ours. Then we're going to have him send us some.
Wait, is she really calling? This is so delayed, this thing.
I don't know. I feel like I should help him.
He's going to come back with the blow dryer.
Oh, he can carry that. He's a strong, yeah. He's
He
a
carried the wheel.
he's a mountain climber now.
Oh, that's right.
He
So,
climbs mountains.
Don't forget our new
Not
schedule.
yet. He does the climbing wall.
Yeah, he joined the rock climbing gym. Don't forget, if you want salon furniture, because Minerva's giving away this big thing, go to minervabeauty.com and hook your salon up with some new furniture. Also, the new content calendar that we have out, we have videos coming out Monday through Friday every single day, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also, the Mizutani Scissor giveaway. It's not calling. Mizutani Scissor giveaway. Check the link below, and you can donate to our son shaving his head this weekend for kids with cancer. That link will be up as soon as the show is over. And I think that's pretty much it. That's got the dryer now.
It's ringing.
It's ringing.
Uh-oh.
It's not ringing here, but it will. I have a feeling.
It's like been ringing.
Oh, yeah, good call, Thad. You can put it on your camera. So, Thad, do you want to show off what she's about to win? Okay, so
Turn it over.
so let's talk about. So we've used this
Mhm.
multiple times. What do you like about it?
All the options.
There is a lot of options.
Yeah, and you can customize them. Like, it's great. Whereas the other processor that we have, like, you just pick like 4 options. Whereas this one goes in more in depth as do they have fine hair? Do they have medium density hair? Do they have coarse hair?
The other thing that's really good about
Horsehair.
this one,
Coarse.
that's good about this one that doesn't happen on the rotating one, is that it reaches the very back, like on your back.
Yeah.
So it heats up. It gives you lift on hair that's longer and laying down the back. The rotating one doesn't rotate down all the way in the back. So that was one big key thing with that. So it gets all different angles. There's nobody calling.
I mean, you can still have it.
Yeah, you can still
you
have
still
it.
have it.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. Yes, I accept. Hello?
Hello?
Hello. You did it.
Hi. This is Janelle.
How are you?
Hey.
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited right now. I watch you guys every week. This is so cool.
Honestly, we're excited for you because this was totally unplanned, and I guess the owner of Minerva was like, "Hey, I feel like giving away something really
make it
expensive."
happen.
So
Yeah.
there you go.
Congratulations.
Oh my gosh.
So tell me,
I'm so excited. This is so awesome.
Aw.
tell us about your salon. Where's your salon at?
It is in a little tiny town called New Plymouth in Idaho.
Okay, awesome. I thought you were going to say in
It's
Australia.
called Sheer Attitude.
Okay. And do you work alone, or do you have other people that work with you?
I'm in my own salon for now, and
Awesome.
I have 2 open chairs if anybody wants to come to New Plymouth.
Oh, that's great. Well, that's
I've been running for about 7 years now.
okay.
Good for you.
Yeah,
And
congrats.
it's been a fun run, and this just is really exciting for me.
It's gonna be a
That's
great little
great.
conversation piece.
Yeah.
It worked really well.
That's awesome. And do you have a salon Instagram?
I do not
Oh, well,
actually.
we
In
need
fact,
to work
I'm
on
in
that.
the middle of. We do need to work on that, and that's part of the reason I got so interested in you guys.
Okay.
Is the social media phase of everything, and really getting everything kind of locked down in that sense.
Oh, very awesome. So what you need to do is when you get the dryer, make sure you start that Instagram account and tag us so that we can see your salon and see that in there.
First one. First
Yeah.
post.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
still will do that. Instagram, got you covered.
Do an unboxing.
No, you don't have to.
Do
Don't listen
an
to him.
Do
unboxing.
an unboxing, yeah.
Don't listen. To him.
We're sending you a box with things in it. Do an unboxing. It'll be perfect.
Okay, so well,
Jump
congratulations.
right in.
Oh, jeez. Congratulations. Thank you so much for supporting Free Salon Education and
Send your info to
oh yeah
contest.
Send it to contest@freesaloneducation.com. Just send your address, your name, a phone number, so that Minerva can get you hooked up with that awesome processor.
That's
So,
really cool.
Thad, do you want to
That
show?
is so
You want to show it
wonderful.
one more
I'm
time to
so
them?
grateful, and thank you for everything you guys do.
And do you have any questions
Aw.
about it?
You know what? At this point, I don't. But
Okay.
when I do that unboxing, you
Yeah.
know.
If you have questions, please let us know, or Minerva will help you. as
The
well.
instructions
So,
that come with it are very helpful.
Yeah.
Because I was the first one that took a crack
Oh,
at one of these,
wonderful.
and it walks you right through all of it.
Aha.
Yeah. So there you go.
You love it.
I do. I'm a fan.
Yeah, it works really really well.
Wonderful. Thank you guys so much.
Oh, you're very welcome, and enjoy it, and we will talk to you soon.
Congrats.
Wonderful. Thanks, Matt.
All
You
right.
guys have a good afternoon.
Oh, you too.
You
Thanks.
too.
All right. Success.
All right, so I got this thing in here. Somebody else can get back.
Nah,
Nah,
It's
brah.
fine. I got to use
Yeah.
it to blonde Christina.
It lives here now.
Danielle's turn.
All right. Well, thank you guys again so much for supporting us, being here live with us. I really love that. Remember, we're here live every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. pending any snow
Inclement
storms.
weather.
Yes.
Yeah.
But other than that, we're here. We really appreciate it. And remember, you guys can call in anytime. You can also use that phone number, 833-FSE Live. If you think of a question in the middle of the night, you can call it and leave a voicemail, and we can always
Whoa.
bring that up on the show as well,
High tech here.
which would be really fun.
Is that going to ring in
Or
the middle
just
of the
call
night?
Matt's cell
Well,
phone,
no, like,
which is
once the show's over, I turn it off on my
Oh,
phone.
Mike.
No. I'll be answering it in the middle of the night.
No, you won't.
Hello.
and now Matt sleeps downstairs.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thad, do you have anything to take us out with there?
to say.
To say?
To say.
That's all, folks. And your
Yeah.
suit.
Right.
All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next week on Splitting Hairs.